Hey there, friends. I'm excited to share something that's been a game changer for my health and wellness journey. Like we have elevated, friends. Make Wellness Bioactive Precision Peptides. Now, if you're wondering, what are bioactive peptides? Let me break it down for you. These are the cutting edge supplements designed to support your body from the inside out. And we are the first company to introduce bioactive precision peptides to the market. They are totally sourced from nature, which is why they don't have to be injected like synthetic peptides. Because they are sourced from nature, they can survive in the digestive tract and work their magic. Seriously, it feels like magic. So whether you're looking to improve your energy, tackle your to-dos like a ninja with better focus, get better sleep, build more lean muscle mass, lose fat, promote radiant skin, or just feel your absolute best overall, then these peptides are going to help you level up. Here's the best part. Make Wellness takes the guesswork out of supplementation. Their formulas are backed by science and precision crafted to give you exactly what your body needs. No fluff, no fillers, just real results. Backed by billions of dollars in research and over 9 years in human clinical trials. And guess what? You can grab these life-enhancing peptides directly through me. To learn more or place an order, just head to the link in the show notes or to my Instagram channel, Peptides Restock, where I'm giving you the inside scoop on all the products, restocks, and the amazing testimonials coming in daily. I'll guide you through the options and help you choose what fits your goals best. Head over to my Instagram at Miss Erica Renee and click on that Peptides Restock channel. Let's elevate together with Make Wellness because you deserve to feel unstoppable. So don't wait. Reach out today and let's start this journey toward a stronger, healthier, elevated you. Hi, friend, and welcome back to another episode of Elevate with Erica. I am so glad that you pressed play today. And if you've been feeling a little heavy with everything going on in the world, or maybe just in your own world, I want this to feel different. I want this space, this time that we're going to spend together today to feel like a deep breath, like a reset, like a rest for your soul, and a reminder that light still exists and that you get to play a part in it. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not just here to give you some kind of fluffy, feel-good pep talk that I think some of us think of when we hear protecting your peace. Like that's all over social media, right? We are going to get practical today too, because protecting your peace isn't selfish. It's necessary if you want to show up for the people that you love and bring light to your corner of the world. And maybe as you listen, someone's going to come to mind who could use this reminder too. We all know a lot of people carrying heavy things right now, right? And we all handle grief differently. And we've all been dealt a heavy plate this last couple weeks, right? So I encourage you to pass this on because peace is contagious. So last week, I'll be real with you, I got sucked in. Everywhere I turned, there were opinions and outrage and hot takes and new clips and endless comment sections, right? And I thought, I need to know it all. Like I need to hear it all to stay informed. But what actually happened, I lost time and I lost presence and I lost joy. And I was fueling my mind with so much noise that I couldn't even fully enjoy where I actually was in the work that I love, with my family, with my friends, in my own home. And it hit me, how many hours did I spend last week reacting instead of living? Too many. Maybe you felt that too. And if so, I want you to share this with a friend and let them know that they're not the only one. So here's something practical that I want you to try for just, if 3 days sounds like too much, even just one day, okay? I want you to keep a little notebook with you and every hour jot down what you did in the last hour. Nothing fancy, just write it down. I've actually shared this tactic here before, but in a different sense. And this time I want you to do it because I feel like we all probably lost a lot of time together this past week, right? So nothing fancy, just write it down. Like every hour, grab the note, maybe set an alarm on your phone. You're going to jot down what you did in the last hour. And then I just want you to look back and ask, did this serve me? Did it bring me closer to who I want to be? Did it serve the people that I love? Did it support the energy in which I want to show up with for the people around me? Or did it steal my time and energy? Sometimes that awareness, that simple awareness that comes with this practice is the first step. And, if you try this, I encourage you to get a friend to try it with you. Maybe you guys can like hold each other accountable, right? Because this is a new practice you're incorporating into your day, even if it's just for a day. I want you to hold each other accountable and compare notes, and you'll be surprised what comes up. Maybe do this with your husband for a day. Because here's the truth. You don't need to be plugged into social media, to every social media platform, every news story, every comment section. You don't need to be plugged into all of your friends' opinions that are in your feed, right? To know what's going on in the world. A lot of times people are sharing on social media because it's cathartic, or it's just a way for them to express and process the things that they're feeling. And it doesn't make us a bad friend to not know every single person's opinions and feelings right now. We all have our own that we're dealing with too, right? It doesn't make us a bad person. It doesn't mean that we don't understand what's going on in the world. It doesn't mean that we don't understand that people are hurting, that people are angry, that people are confused. We know all those things. In fact, I think it does the opposite. The more we consume, the less peace we all have. Guarding your mind is guarding your heart. And when your heart is at peace, that's when you can overflow with goodness and with patience and with love and actually make an impact, right? When you silence some of that noise, you actually get to be present again, fully present with your spouse, with your kids, with your friends, and even the strangers that you're going to pass at the grocery store. That's where light spreads, not in consuming and throwing up a heart. That is where hope lives, in spreading your light. We think that we have to change the whole world, and we just become paralyzed, right? But really, it starts with changing how we show up in our own little corner of it. And if you want to multiply that, then I want you to share this reminder with someone else who might need it today. And you'll notice that I keep asking you to share this because I know how many, I can't open up my social media. There's not any kind of post that isn't about what's happened this past week, right? So that's why I'm encouraging you to share this. I understand how big this message has to be in order to make an impact. So I'm imploring all of you to please help me share this today. So let me give you 3 practical ways you can start protecting your peace today. Number one that I could get much, much better at than I am. And I'm always very honest with that. Saying no is not mean. Okay. So yes, we're talking about setting boundaries. Saying no is not mean. Saying no is how you create space for the yeses that matter the most. Maybe it's saying no to another committee or saying no to engaging in that heated online debate. Every no is really a yes to protecting your time, your energy, and your peace. Okay. And again, we said all those things are not selfish. They're necessary to actually make an impact in our corner of the world. Number 2, I want you to reset your mornings. How many of us got lost a couple hours this past week in the morning by just grabbing our phone, and then you're like shoo, down the rabbit hole, and your whole mood, your whole energy is now changed, right? For the rest of the day. So I want you to reset your mornings with me. I think we can all use this. What you feed your mind first thing sets the tone for your whole day. So instead of grabbing your phone and scrolling, I want you to start your day with something that builds you up, whether that's a devotional, a podcast, a quick workout, or even just a few deep breaths and a prayer. Sometimes I literally just sit on the floor out in my garage where my gym is in the silence, and I close my eyes. And that helps me reset. I take a few deep breaths. I process through things that I may be carrying, and I release. The tone you set in the morning is often going to follow you into every conversation and decision that day, right? It's going to change the way that you interact with your kids first thing, your husband first thing, the people you're walking into the office first thing in the morning and seeing, the people you're seeing at the coffee shop. It's going to change all of those interactions. And number 3, try a digital detox. Scary, I know, because we're all addicted, but try a digital detox or gratitude check-in. Um, uh, One of the other affiliates in the Make Wellness business that I'm in, who I follow on social media, he also came from the body world. His name is Scotty Hobbs, and he put in his stories that he was going to start unplugging from social media to intentionally be with his family every day after 3 p.m. And I just thought that was so beautiful. So maybe you pick an evening maybe you do that. Or maybe you start with picking an evening to go offline. Or you commit to a Sunday where you don't scroll. I want you to use that time to notice what's around you, to connect with your family, or just to rest. And layer in a gratitude practice in there. Like, end your day by writing down 3 things that you're thankful for. And if you don't keep a notebook by your bed, I know that's me. I'm like, okay, I'm not actually, when I'm exhausted after spending 4 hours on the golf course, like I did with my son, I'm probably not going to journal when I get in bed, right? I was out in 4 minutes, according to my Aura app. So if that's not practical for you, then fine. But like, close your eyes and just tell yourself 3 things you're thankful, grateful for. 3 good things that happened that day. Maybe it was just how good your coffee was. Like, that's fine too, right? Gratitude shifts your perspective and helps you protect peace by focusing on what's good instead of what's missing or what's wrong, right? Because while you're sitting there saying, okay, well, I'm grateful for how good my coffee was, or like, that peach that I had at lunch was super yummy, and you're like, this is ridiculous. This is all I can think of. You know what? It's not ridiculous, because what would you be doing in place of that? You would be running through your to-do list, everything you didn't check off that day, or you would be running through a conversation that you had that you wish you had done differently, right? Be focusing on what's missing and what's wrong instead of what's good. So this little practice is just going to help you shift that. And again, these practices are even more powerful when you share them with others. So imagine if every household started setting boundaries, resetting mornings, and practicing gratitude. Those 3 things, what a ripple effect that could create, because everyone's impacting their little corner of the world, which then becomes our world, right? Now, here's the thing. Your peace doesn't just affect you. That's why protecting your peace is not selfish, right? It ripples out into every environment that you step into. So let me give you some examples here, because I love real life examples. So when a parent protects their peace, that whole home feels it, right? The kids notice. It changes their upbringing. It changes their childhood. They absorb the energy of a calm mom or a calm dad more than words can ever say. When a leader protects their peace, their team feels safe and focused and inspired, and they know they can follow your lead because you're not leading out of chaos. And when a friend protects their peace, they become the kind of friend who listens well, who encourages deeply, and reminds others of hope when life feels dark. That's what I want you guys to do with this episode. Do you see the power in that? Protecting your peace isn't about isolation. It's about multiplication. Your peace multiplies into your home and your work and your friendships. And that's how real change begins, one corner of the world at a time. And maybe today that starts by sharing this message with someone who could use it too, because you love them enough to share it. So today, I want you to feel lighter. I want you to walk away from this episode with a deep breath in your lungs, your shoulders relaxed, your heart refocused. You don't have to carry the weight of the world. You just have to show up for your part of it with light, with hope, and with goodness. That's how the ripple effect starts. So protect your peace. It's not just something people are throwing around on social media these days. It really matters right now. And I know that you know exactly why I feel that. Watch what you consume. Take inventory of your time. Practice those little boundaries. Reset your mornings. Unplug once in a while. You're not missing anything. You're really not missing anything. And lean into gratitude and then pour that peace into the people who matter most to you. That's how we make a real difference. One heart, one home, one conversation at a time. Thank you so much for spending time with me today. If this episode gave you even a little breath of fresh air, would you share it with someone that you love? Because we could all use a reminder to protect our peace right now. Until next episode, friends, I want you to keep seeking goodness, keep shining your light, and keep elevating your life. E.